Alright boys, we are back. And we are back with a new Pokemon. What was really awful when we got that Pokemon. Thankfully, it will not matter for this challenge, for this run. Maybe it is good that I haven't maximized everything. So, let me just show you the Pokemon. We're talking about Escavalier. I also leveled up everything to 54 now, outside of Caracosta and Crawdont. So, Escavalier, first of all, before I talk about this Pokemon, so the cool part is here that we could actually test the ability, what is really nice, because we want to see the Shed Skin, and Shed Skin will turn into Battle Armor, or Shell Armor, sorry. And that was testable, basically, what is really nice. The other ability is pretty fucking awful. Overcoat will not bring that much. And I think this Pokemon is really good. We had Modest Nature and 0 HP, I think. Let me just check that again. I have a screenshot in the Sterling Silver Discord. 0 HP, 0 attack. Yeah, and everything else you can already see. It was 0 HP, 0 attack, Modest Nature. With this IVs. So yeah, that was pretty awful, I would say. But yeah, I only have maximized right now HP and attack. We will at some point probably maximize defense and special defense anyways. But yeah, I don't want to have max IVs from now. And we have one Pokemon to encounter in some seconds. We can now think about some stuff. And I think this time I want to have Corvi again. Like in attempt 2, I was not playing with Corvi. I would like to have Corvi again. Now the question is, do we still go for Gyarados then in Meteor Falls, or do we again go for something else? Let's see. Gyarados is guaranteed basically, even in a regular run. Because Magikarp is guaranteed with fishing. I think this is a bit boring. I was actually a big fan of Rhyperior, to be honest. But we can think about that. I think we are going for Corvi for sure. And yeah. Let's just straight up change the screen and calc the first fight, because I haven't calced any fights. We will just do it on stream. I think I want to reach the gauntlet. Like, not to do the gauntlet, but to reach that part. At least. And yeah, I at least thought about this fight already a bit. And I think we just go Dreadnought, kill this Dodrio. I don't think item will matter here. And then we have to also at some point calc against our own Pokemon. We should always see Fast Kill Leafeon with Leaf Blade here. I will still go with the Chestoberry, just in case if I'm missing something. And just kill this with Yanmega, and then we will have Ditto, and then we have to calc against our own stats. So, custom set Yanmega. And how are we? Holy shit, bro. Is this a good... Okay, wait, the level is wrong, right? It's 48. But this is still a problem. What the fuck, Tinted Lands, man? Can we kill this with something else? Like, this is guaranteed. We could kill this with acrobatics, maybe? That's not enough. This thing is tanky as fuck, man. Have Flare Blitz, Flame Charge. I mean, we could still go with the Chestoberry, because this Pokemon is doing jack shit. And we would be fine, though. This can't Sword Dance, this is Grass Whistle or Knockoff. We know that this is Leaf Blade on the switch in. We need to go timid and then we would outspeed this. So we could go here without the item and kill it. And then we have Sigilif. Sigilif with a Psychic and Air Slash. This is Focus Sash as well, the Ditto. We want to beat this Leafian with something what is not that dangerous. We could also beat this with Roserade. Without the item, because we can't get Grass Whistled here. And just sludge this away. And then we have a Timid Roserade against us. With Mega Drain and Sludge. We could remove Mega Drain to make this Pokemon completely useless and just use Sludge against us. And we could go to Excadrill and just completely destroy this, because it can only use Sludge. Let's do it like that, this sounds like fun. This sounds like fun, to be honest. It would be fucking AFK. But that sounds like fun. Let's just in case, take some other mons in the team. But yeah, okay, we need Timid, right? Change nature. Timid. Forgot a move. Okay, that it is. Let's just do it. We don't need any items for this fight, like fuck that. Then it can only use Worry Seed or Synthesize. That would be funny, okay. Because we are going for Corvi. We go here, Roserade, yeah, it's fine. Sludge, kill this. Ditto will be now my Roserade with only Sludge as move. Let's go Excadrill. How do you feel about that? Okay. Let's just teach that move back pretty quickly. So we have Mega Drain again, because that move is so good. Remember a move. Mega Drain. Okay. So, yeah, because we are going for Corvi, we will not go for the fish here then, of course. Okay, next fight. Let's see what we wanna cook on this fight. Up. Okay, so Nido King lead. We outspeed with Crocodile and just kill. Pretty simple. And then we have a fast 2-hit KO. I go Soft Sand. This is faster than me. So if I go Soft Sand Jolly, I have a fast 2-hit KO against everything. Yeah. This sounds for me like a team order. Okay, but if this is Mimikyu, I think I have always a play against Mimikyu. What is the moveset here? Pursuit, Brave Bird, Superpower, and Heat Wave. We can obviously not stay in here. And this is pretty consistent Superpower. This is pretty consistent Superpower. Remember a move. Or not remember a move. Change nature. Jolly. We can still give this a soft sand if this changed something. I don't think so, but... So. Jolly soft sand. Yeah, this is just fast to clear against everything. So this should just go to Honchcrow. If this is Mimikyu for some reason, we know it's Willow or Play Rough. Okay. Willow again. Willow or Shadow Claw. Do I want to go with a Raspberry here? Shadow Claw, Smart Strike would destroy this. How do we beat Honchcrow? Just double eye shot. Okay. Pretty simple. What about you? We don't want to see the curse here. Curse is awful. We burn this. Wait, immunity. I just actually need to check that a second. Immunity was for 1 second. Immunity Pokemon. Yeah, that's only for poison. That's what I was basically checking. So we can burn this. Okay. So I just want to be sure about that. I was basically sure, but okay. So Donphan always beats Honchcrow. Riskless. We don't really care in which move we switch in. We always beat this. We can just go Raspberry in case we are switching into Heatwave. And just double eye shot, always kill this. And this will not be able to curse and stuff like that. Do I want to go Bold Nature here maybe to burn this? Why not? I think Mimikyu is the only Pokemon we need to think about, and if this is burnt... this is doing jack shit damage then, but this can still paralyze us to death. This would be EQ. We could go here and then just kill it. Need to be careful that this will not curse. How much damage is Sigilif doing on this? Yeah, I think I might even stay. I think this is always EQ or Heat Crash, so we can always switch from Togedemaru out. I think I want to have something else against Mimikyu then. And Mimikyu... super slow, that's the problem here. We have something against Mimikyu who will handle this pretty decent here. We could Rock Slide, but this is faster than us as well. So in the end of the world, I would say I only need two. I will need 2 mons for this probably. And I would say I decide to go for Arcanine. Jolly would outspeed this. We can just spam Rock Slide. And if this is Willow on the switch, and cool. If not, then we still have 1 Pokemon what we can bring for the backup here. For example, here. And we just kill it. The only problem I see is if for some reason... Yeah, we can't switch into Shadow Claw. I think Staraptor is also a play here. Sharp Beak. Adamant. Adamant Staraptor is faster. We need to switch into Shadow Claw. Okay. This is always Shadow Claw, right? Yeah, okay. That is something what we can do then. So we go Staraptor. And because the Raptor have a fast 2-hit KO, this can't curse. We might be even able to just straight up kill this. We would be able to kill this if we want. But then we need to go Muscle Band. That's okay, technically. We can just Brave Bird this. We need to break the Discus for sure. This is really important. And then we could... probably chain kill everything with Staraptor, with Muscle Band, if we want. But we would also have some pivots, so we will bring Togedemaru. Because this is always... not always, this can be Heat Crash. We can pivot here, and then this is always Body Slam. And we have a fast 2-hit KO, so this needs to Body Slam. I technically don't want to have the Body Slam, so maybe this is not even nice. At least we will not see the EQ. So we could also just pivot back to Arcanine to bait the guaranteed EQ. That is possible. And then we have a fast 2-hit KO, so this can't curse. We would get a free switch in. Then we can burn this, and this should be fine then after that. Yeah, we bring still Togedemaru then, for sure. Okay, Togedemaru. The burn is only... So this Pokemon is not doing that much damage anymore. Because we will probably not need that. Remember, not remember a move. We want to change the nature. Jolly. And adamant. So, let me try to save my citrus berries. We don't have Twisted Spoon or something like that. But we could go Sharp Beak if we want. On this one. Muscle Band on this. And just save the Raspberry. Okay, I think this is like I already said. I think it's team order because of fast crit KO against everything. But we might see a surprise. Should not be the case, but you know. So fast kill. Most important thing. And Honchcrow will get completely wrecked here. With double eye shot. Yeah, technically we could as well just kill everything with the Raptor later. We have some backups down. Okay. Okay. What is this moveset? Lovely Kiss on Nido King? What the fuck? Okay, high horsepower kills this. Yeah, Honchcrow. Superpower. With double eye shot. I think this is Mimikyu after that. Oh, yeah. Even got, yeah, that's completely fine. We have even a Raspberry for that situation. Because it got a drop. This is Mimikyu. Pretty likely. I have a... Yeah, Mimikyu is at least faster, that's why. Because I have a fast 2-hit KO against Snorlax. So this would only make sense. And this is Play Rough. Or Will-O-Wisp. So the exactly switching we want to see anyways. Okay. There's the Shadow Claw. This is not dual wing beat range. So we would need to Brave Bird here. What is fine. And then we have the late game with Snorlax. Snorlax dies to close combat now. So everything else was just a backup anyways. And the Snorlax is pretty low level. Everything else was 48 and this is only 44. But the rich boy is done. Max potion. Okay. Wait, this is only 2 months? Yeah, this is 2 months only. Okay, give me 1 second. I know about the analytic bug. Can Roserade kill this somehow? Nope. And this is also mirror code shenanigans. We don't have a physical boy outside of Adamant Seed Bomb. That would not be possible because this is just faster. Yeah, this doesn't work. Okay. Adamant Muscle Band. Fake out into Zing Zap is not enough. Fuck that shit. I could go Wild Charge. And this is enough. So Fake Out into Wild Charge. Kills this. Starmie will use consistent, even with analytic bug, Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump Death. The Psychic. I want to bait Thunderbolt. This is Grass Knot. Not optimal. And this fucking damage is insane. This damage is insane with Analytic. We have a 4-time resist at least. With Hydro Pump. But then it will use Psychic. And we could slow flip turn out. Because this will not kill us in combination, if I'm not wrong here. We could also go Calm Nature. This should never Psychic on the switch in. So this is Hydro Pump. Into Psychic. And we survive a double crit. And we just slow flip turn out. And then we can go to Torterra. And Torterra will beat this. Right. We just Giga Drain. Could also Seed Bomb if we want. If this does bring anything. Seed Bomb. We just straight up kill with that? Yeah. And this is always Hydro Pump or Psychic then. Yeah. Yeah, we need to change some moves here, but it's okay. Muscle Band. Now we can also save Citrus Berry then. What is not possible in a regular run because you will decide if you go. And I think I always I think I would remove Seed Bomb. It depends if you can allow yourself to remove Growl, but I think you can do that as well because you sometimes, like most of the times, you have Intim and the cool thing about Growl is you can just set up that alone without help. So yeah, that's the cool part. Change nature. And just go Oranberry. I think I'm safe with Modest Nature, by the way, right? With Analytic Boost. Yeah. I don't need to change the nature here. If I'm not completely talking that wrong. Pretty surprising, actually, that it's not doing. I mean, it's doing decent damage, but crazy how Kingdra is tanking the Psychic without Analytic. This is crazy. This is actually insane. Kingdra, I mean, yeah, it's GMO, to be fair, but still. Togedemaru needs Wild Charge. Let's just clean that pretty quick. Okay, back out. Wild Charge. I think I forgot to change the nature, right? Holy shit, I think that was really risky. Wild Charge. Yep, that was a range. Good, I should be a bit more careful with that. I mean, it can only scald. Technically, but then this gets more dangerous. Okay. There's the Hydro Pump. Low Flip Turn. Torterra. Seed Bomb. Okay. Yeah, I need to be a bit careful with that. I mean, we can't get hit by Mirror Code. But still. Still. I think you are always fine if you just go Raspberry here, but you would take more damage and then it can go for something like Psychic. And that is, I think, the main problem. Okay, this fight, let's see. Let's be a bit more careful with this one. Let's be a bit more careful with this fight. This is Perma-Rain fight. Give me 1 second, I need to answer a message. Okay. Okay, Zing Zap would just kill. Fake out into Zing Zap, this is really nice. This is Squeezy. Damn. Doesn't bring anything to go Impish Nature. Okay, we could kill this with Mega Drain. And then it's not Squeezy. Whoa. Slightly pre-damage to so this sees first impression kill. I think this sounds cool. But we need to kill this then with we need to kill this with a Miracle Seed then with Magically, sorry. What is fine, I think. And then we will see first impression. Because of fast kill. So we pre-damage to the lowest amount of first impression kill. Is this a good idea? I think so. And then we go here and this leads to Aqua Jet. Then we go here. Sharp Beak. Yeah, this is locked into Aqua Jet then. So we could go something like Ice Beam into Hurricane, for example. And on the cool part is we see like a consistent move here. And I think it is squeezy. Because I could teach a water move back here. And with that, like Octazooka for example. And with that, it cannot go Amaldo. At least it can't also Sword Dance, what is really important here. Is my Seismitoad by the way Swift Swim? Yeah, it is. So this is riskless anyways. Okay, the Amaldo is absolutely doing jack shit against us. Because my Swift Swim Seismitoad is just shitting on this. The only thing we need to worry about is better Squeezy. And because, if I'm checking that correct, Modest Nature, Sharp Beak, Octazooka is not seeing a kill. This is always close combat. And then we can think about beating this somehow. This is so much damage, bro. This is not okay. This fucking asshole Pokemon. This is like 50% damage resisted move. Because obviously we still need to beat this, right? The cool part is I think I can just go Torterra. If we are switching into close combat and just Giga Drain kill it. And then we will see this boy. Okay. That sounds pretty decent. Let's set up that correctly. And let's not forget about anything here. So. We need to kill this with Magical Leaf. So. You are the first Pokemon. Change nature. We can also go to Modest Nature here. Magical Leaf. Okay, we don't need a damage item. But we will still give a damage item. Miracle Seed. Let's check if this will change anything. Pre-damage would be on Modest Nature 121. So pre-damage, slot 1, 121. This will show to nothing else in the back kill. We would have a slow kill on Better Squeezy. This can't switch in. This is not seeing a kill with Stone Edge. So this needs to be exactly slow kill Golisopod. What is pretty threatening because of the fucking bug gem. Then we go Arcanine on that move. And it will see a fast kill with Aqua Jet. We can just go Impish Nature here. It doesn't really matter though. It will always Aqua Jet. We will still go Oranberry here then. We don't need to waste a Citrus on this. It's really good. And then we go to Kingdra, what will hold a Sharp Beak. To show a fast kill with Hurricane. So it's locked into Aqua Jet. Even without Swift Swim, this is really good. And because of the Sharp Beak and Octazooka, what we will teach in a second, this can't go Amaldo. And even if it wants to go to Amaldo, we might need to just pivot then. The only move I can never switch in on my Torterra on Squeezy is exactly Liquidation. This is just painful. This damage is absolutely not normal. The cool part is that this is overlap as well. This is so ridiculous. This is just Mystic Water and Rain. That was also basically, I think, from Dexa, the cook basically, that it gets really hard to switch into the Squeezy because of the rain, because of the Mystic Water. And Liquidation is obviously Stab. So we will not teach a move. We will just go Relax Nature here. But I need to teach a move to my boy in a second to this one. So we will just go Octazooka here instead of Flip Turn. Then we have Torterra, who will kill the Squeezy. We have Seismitoad, who doesn't need a damage item. We have still one slot. What we could bring. And it would be, I think, a backup for Squeezy, because that's the only Pokemon what could get dangerous. The question is, do we have something? It gets, I think, always, like, that's the problem. It will most likely see it overlap. That is the problem. So much damage, dude. So fucking much damage. I think we bring Lantern, just in case. And with a Citrus Berry. We should not need that. Let's hope. That would be a disaster. We would die to drop crit. Seismitoad is killing it without Nature Change, I think. Let me export pretty quickly. So I don't need to change the nature, I think, from Seismitoad here. Yeah, Liquidation would always kill this. We don't need to change the nature. We outspeed kill. Can hard switch on this Pokemon. That's really good. Roserade needs to use Magical Leaf here. Its damage is not fair, man. It is absolutely not fair. This is still a Politoad. And Politoad is so fucking tanky. This damage is not fair. Yeah, and then we will have this matchup, what is really nice, because we have a fast kill. On Golly, this is locked into Aqua Jet, and this is obviously doing jack shit. We can use Ice Beam into Hurricane to always kill this. And then we also skip the emergency exit. And because we don't have a slow kill here, this will go to Squeezy instead of Fear, because we will have a slow kill with Octazuka. Pretty sure about that. Unless this have a a fast kill, but we will not drop to Stone Edge range. And then we can on close combat switch here and just kill it with Giga Drain. And even if this wants to Sword Dance on the switch in, we don't fucking care. So we should be fine. Let's not misclick. So let's not Mega Drain. I think that's the most important thing right now here. How many fights have I left, by the way? We have some fights. We have some fights left. Okay. So. Let's not misclick. Magical Leaf, kill Politoad. Always be now for slow kill. Hashtag fast kill. Golly. For first impression. Arcgem boosted first impression kills my Roserade from... We are GMO, by the way. This Pokemon is threatening. So this should be always first impression now. Exactly. Perfect. Even if we drop super low here, this is always Aqua Jet. Okay, we don't need to waste a citrus or something like that here, that's the thing. This is always Aqua Jet because we are fast and it's a fast kill against us. So we can go to Kingdra. Perfect. Okay, now it is locked into Aqua Jet because we have a fast kill with Hurricane. So we will Ice Beam into Hurricane here. Even triple crit would not put us into Stone Edge range. And this is always enough. Minimum roll Ice Beam into Hurricane is always enough. And we can't miss the Hurricane because of the rain. Okay. That's why I think Hurricane is actually pretty good to take with Kingdra. And yeah, Kingdra is live now. It's Sniper, but it's still... And this should be Squeezy always, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this can ever be a Maldo. This would be a super knowledge issue here. But we have a slow kill, so it should never go there. And we don't have... Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And this is the perfect Pokemon for baiting consistent moves. Because we have a 4-time resist against water. And that's why this is always close combat. And we can always switch to close combat. Close combat is not a problem. The only problem was always liquidation. Because of defense drop as well. Liquidation defense drop is so threatening. Okay. Fine, we always survive. I think the Oranberry is just a waste, but we don't worry about Oranberries, obviously, for the entire run. Oranberries, you just get too much of them. I was even healing in the early game with Oranberries. Yeah, this can, I think, Sword Dance on the switch in. I don't fucking care. Okay, I was not needing Lantern here. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. Liquidation kill. Okay. Perfect. This fight is sometimes threatening. That was absolutely riskless. Okay. Let's remove the rain. Let's think about the next fight. Do some progress here. Willfish. Okay. So what we can do here... We'll get Intimidate. Muscle Band. Adamant. It's not enough. Okay. What about Sigilif with... yeah, okay, no, Sigilif is not working. So I could lead with something like what is baiting Waterfall. Brave Nature. Bear Skill, so we will not see Toxic Spikes. So this will Waterfall. And we are reaching the point... Wait, we can just use Arcanine, I think. Don't need to pre-damage then that much. I don't think we will ever switch in this fight Arcanine. Maybe on Flash Cannon. How much damage is this? Holy shit. We could switch into Flash Cannon. And kill this with close combat. It needs to be guaranteed Flash Cannon. Okay. I think this is Arcanine then. We show Fast Kill. So this needs to use Waterfall instead of Toxic Spikes or Explosion. The cool part is can't even blow up turn 1 if it have Toxic Spikes. And then we go to Togedemaru. So Arcanine, Togedemaru. Togedemaru kill this with Zing Zap. We can just change to Zing Zap. I mean, it's Waterfall still, so we will take damage. But we are fine. We can also maybe go Impish Nature here to take less damage. Gold. I think this is always Aura Sphere then. I would like to avoid a damage item so we don't have a fast kill on this. If I go at Adamant, I have a fast kill on everything. This can go Substitute or Scald. How about my boy here now? This is illegal. We are nearly one-shotting a Viperion with fucking Mega Drain, dude. We could go Calm Nature pre-poisoned. Pre-burnt, sorry. So we can't get freezed. Because we are just winning this matchup. And then we can go Citrus Berry. It wants to substitute, it's fine. Then Ice Beam Crit will proc the berry. We beat this. We beat this. We just beat this. What is this switch in then? We kill this. This is Flash Cannon. This can be EQ. Why is EQ doing more damage, dude? This is non-step. Because of Calm Nature and because this is a plus attack Empoleon. Okay. So if we go Adamant Togedemaru here, we can't get into Ice Beam range. It's not possible. And if I go Adamant... Well, this needs to just go Team Order, right? Like, Wild Charge just kills Viperion. But I can't Wild Charge. Do I even need to show a kill? Because I'm removing the toxic spikes anyways then, right? I think Togedemaru can sweep this fight. And this can't even go for explosion over toxic spikes because it's turn 1. So we could, if we want, show a kill with poison jab. And then we can see toxic spikes poison jab. If we want. It can go highest damage over toxic spikes. That's possible, but it can't blow up turn 1. So then the question would be, we just lead with Meganium, for example, to bait toxic spikes or poison jab, or even lead with Roserade, for example. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, lead with this. Go to my Togedemaru. What is poison jab or toxic spikes? And I think Togedemaru sweeps this fight then after that. We go Adamant. Muscle Band. We fake out into Zengzap, kill this. Kill Viperion with Wild Charge. This is not enough. Triple Wild Charge, we would basically be fine. We need to Wild Charge this, this, and this. And I think we are fine. Is anything having Aqua Jet here? No. I think this is a clean sweep, dude. And I'm just risking that. I will just go for it, because I want to know if this works. I'm pretty sure it works. We can still go, because Roserade is really strong. Apply status, go for the burn, and go for the citrus berry. We can still have some backups if we need. For example, Roserade will lead the fight anyways. And like Torterra is, I think, shitting on Empoleon. Torterra is absolutely shitting on Empoleon, can hard switch on any move. So we can bring Torterra anyways. And on this Pokemon, we could just bring Meganium and also go Miracle Seed. And kill us with Energy Ball. So we would even have backups if I misplay that. But I don't think this is possible to misplay. At least I don't think. I think this is just a clean sweep. I just need to teach the moves. That's obviously important. So... Miracle Seed. Togedemaru, Adamant Nature, and teach Zingzap back. So we don't get the recoil on... we don't get the recoil on... Willfish already. Change nature. Adamant. Yeah, let's do it. Like, seriously. This should be free. Let's just change Togedemaru in the calc to Adamant. Spiky Shield removed. Zingzap. And Muscle Band. And let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Okay, this is Poison Jab or Toxic Spikes. Go here. Yep, exactly. Fake out. Zing Zap Kill. Quick check again. We are Adamant and Muscle Band. And Adamant Muscle Band Wild Charge always kills this. We get Recoil. Lawitza, we need to Wild Charge as well. 65 HP. And we get 25% recoil on this Pokemon. The Wild Charge kills. It can protect here, I think. Maybe. And we survive. Perfect. Okay. Nice sweep. Okay. This is Hemi, I already know that. Heartstone Hemi. Is Simi faster? Yeah, Simi is faster. This is Substitute or Focus Blast if I don't pre-damage. So we will pre-damage. This is fast kill, this is slow kill. This is slow kill. Like, this will not be a kill anyways. So we pre-damage. We can even go Adamant, I think. Pre-damage for Focus Blast. Don't want to see Substitute or anything else here. Focus Blast. We need to show a kill, so this asshole is not coming. I want to... we might just remove Dragon Pulse, dude. The problem is... Wait, what we can do here, I think... What we can do here is... because the Focus Blast can miss. Do we have something else to kill this? Like, technically we can go here, but Focus Blast drop and stuff like that, it's not nice. We could go to Yanmega, bait Fire Blast, pre-damage this, so we bait Fire Blast and not Substitute. And go on Fire Blast to my Kendra and pre-damage this to Dragon Rush range and remove Dragon Pulse. Or not removing it, but we can't hold a damage item then. What is okay? We don't need a damage item. And pre-damage this to Dragon Rush range. If we don't hold an item... we can still go with like something like Citrus, Oranberry, not Citrus, but Oranberry. So we cannot go out, or like... yeah, I think Citrus Berry is cool. Then we would bait this as... and this will use Dragon Rush. Dragon Rush... and we can high horsepower into Ice Shard. Ah, this is a Rocky helmet as well. Would like to have Intimidate on this, to be honest. Yeah, this would be Flamethrower. Dragon Rush. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. We random move Flamethrower. The thing is Glare. We need to think about Glare. And then we need to also beat this after that without item. Like, beating this is not the biggest issue. We could just go Dawnfen still and high horsepower into Ice Shard would work. And Cherry Berry, because it's also rough skin. Wait. This is awful. We could pivot to Togedemaru. And then it can't glare. We can U-turn out on Flamethrower. This can't glare my Togedemaru. But this will not work because we are pre-damaged already too much. Rock Slide is not this is Flamethrower, okay. We could go Lumberry if we want. And then we just Rock Slide this away. This can't blow up. Bludge Bomb knockoff. Dragon Rush. Soft Sand. This would be knockoff on the switch-in. And high horsepower is a contact move. So we don't want to... I could also go here, right? And just Earth Power. A Mud Shot into Earth Power. Knockoff is doing too much damage, but I'm not holding an Oranberry anymore. So this is just knockoff twice. This works. So we can use Togedemaru, Torterra, and Dawnfen for Flamethrower. We can go Lumberry if this will paralyze me after that. It's okay. This is Lumberry then. This is Dragon Rush. And we can go here, kill this with EQ. But I'm missing a slot then. Okay, yeah, this doesn't work. I can fake out and U-turn out here. How much damage is this doing with a crit? Yeah, this is fine. We can go Impish Nature, fake out and U-turn out, and I think then we are just killing it. Probably with high horsepower. Or at least it's really likely. Or we just stay adamant and then we always kill this. This is also okay. We cannot bait Dragon Rush again. That's at least something. We'll get... Oh, we are getting Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet damage. This is a lot. This is a lot. We need to keep that in mind. I think we can bait Dragon Rush then. Yeah, I think... we just go Citrus. Waste the Citrus then here. Okay. So, Arcanine. Yeah, and the last Pokemon. This would use knockoff, right? Well, this is Fire Blast actually. Also Fire Blast here. Soft Sand. Asshole is so tanky, man. Could low kick this on Flamethrower. This is guaranteed Flamethrower, right? Yeah, this is guaranteed Flamethrower. So you could just U-turn out without Fake Out. Go here, Muscle Band. Low kick. Is this enough? This is not enough. We need to Fake Out into U-turn. Bro, this thing is fucking tanky for some reason. Flamethrower would be okay. We can't even go Muscle Band because we need Raspberry. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. Worst case, we can also pivot to Arcanine. So. Maybe I'm just making it complicated for some reason. We can also pivot to Kingdra on Flamethrower if we need. Yeah. That team should do it. Okay. So Hearthstone. Go Adamant. And pre-damage. To 94 HP. Then Mega. Wait, Focus Blast. This can miss, so we pre-damage to 168 HP. Pre-damage. Slot 2. 168. And then we go Kingdra, and Kingdra will switch on Fire Blast. Can also miss, and Focus Blast can miss as well. So we will pre-damage to lowest amount, what is 116, and we will just give a Oramberry, I think. Citrus is fine. Citrus is fine. We can use a Citrus here. So this is 106. Ah, yeah, we could flip turn if we want. We would need to remove Hurricane then. But flip turn is doing jack shit damage here. Yeah, that will not matter, I think. So Citrus. And 116 HP. 3 damage, slot 3, 116. Okay, then we have a Togedemaru. We go Citrus Impish Nature. Oh yeah, it will also get Iron Barb's damage. I forgot that. That's also good, yeah, true. Citrus. Then we can Fake Out into U-turn out. Donphan with a Raspberry. Or Lumberry, maybe? Maybe Lumberry, yeah. And my Seismitoad is without an item. Okay. Just checking again that we are outspeeding this, but yeah. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so first of all, just Rock Slide kill this. This is Simi for fast kill with Focus Blast. We switch here. Yep, that's fine. Even crit, special defense drop. It's okay. This is still only Fire Blast. We go King Drum. Nice, there is the miss. We Octazuka. Focus Blast miss. Played around every fucking shit, and it happened. Fire Blast miss and Focus Blast miss. What a fucking asshole, Pokemon. This is... What the fuck, bro? Okay, so this is now... Exactly. Dragon Rush. Okay, let's go here. Fine, Iron Barbs damage. We fake out. We will get Rough Skin damage. And Rocky Helmet. Also crazy. U-turn. We will get again damage, but the AI doesn't know that. Look at the damage what we got already. So this is Flamethrower. We go to Donphan. Yeah, this is always kill, by the way, with high horsepower. And we high horsepower kill this. So much damage, bro. Holy shit. Okay, this can't blow up anymore. We just go here. We always beat this. Fine, you can burn me if you want. Mud Shot. And Earth Power. We also... Basically with that, avoid the aftermath damage. Okay, that was funny, man. What the fuck? First of all, I think I don't have the repel on. It doesn't really matter that much. But yeah. That was still funny, like, get... Oh, shit. I think I'm fine, right? I think I'm fine, yeah. And then missing both moves. Crazy shit, man. Yeah, we want to have Corvi. I think we just lead with the Yanmega because we can always... I think I just take that now. Let's just take Corvi. Oh, I'm faster than you. I'm pretty sure about that with this level diff. Let's just catch it. I don't have Magnet Pull. I would maybe do it a bit faster with a Magnet Pull, but I don't have that. Not sure how good Wespy Queen here is, by the way. Yeah, I want to have Corvi. I haven't played Corvi in the last attempt in the Deathlocke, and yeah, I was missing it in some cases at least. So yeah, would like to have that for this attempt. And we are also not playing with Aggron this time. So yeah, this might take some seconds. Oh shit. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't have a strong move. Oh my god. I misclicked, by the way. I was about to switch out. Damn, dude. Okay, you know what? Let's do it with a different Pokemon then. I think Togedemaru max speed would be faster, but we can just use our own Talonflame then. And then we can't be slower. Man! Don't want to wipe to a wild Pokemon, man. Because that still counts. If I lose a Pokemon to a wild Pokemon, I just lost. I can kill the Pokemon and just catch something new. That is possible. Because in that case, it is not the first Pokemon I met, basically. But if I die to a Pokemon, the run is over. There's also boosted acrobatics because obviously a wild Pokemon is not holding an item. So yeah. I can't make it faster here right now, sadly, because I don't have Magnet Pull. And we know without Magnet Pull this will take years now. But we have a lot of nice mons here, to be honest. Like, if you miss the Magnet Pull in a regular run, to be honest, you have some cool options. So it's not like, yeah, obviously Corvi is really nice. Corvi is really fucking strong. The typing is amazing. It's Skarmory, basically. And really nice moveset as well. You can teach Body Press, Brave Bird, Roost. A lot of cool stuff for sure. And I think GMO Corvi is actually broken. Come on. Don't waste my time. How many fights I have left? I think 2 fights. Till the gauntlet. I think. Okay, you know what? I don't know. I think I want to have Corvi for the Iron Ball fight as well. That's also a thing. But I'm not exactly sure I will need that. It would be cool, I think. Let's just wait for some seconds. Maybe we'll get Corvi. I can't even say I just catch it and, you know, go to PKX and just change that Pokemon, because you can't use PKX. So I have to basically just catch it with Bombi. But Cutiefly actually straight up Bombi. There it is. Abilities, whatever, it's always the same ability. Right? I think so. It doesn't really matter. Let's just check it out, just for fun. How it would be if this would not be a GMO run. Serious nature. Yeah, it's okay. It's below average, of course, because HP, defense, and special defense matters the most. But yeah, it would still be a Corvi. Okay, let me check out the next fight. We have... Wait. We have 3 more fights, sorry. Yeah, we have the Donphan fight as well, I forgot that. Okay, Picnica, Angelina. Maybe we can cook that pretty quickly. So. Donphan with a sturdy custard berry. Beep, 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 beep. There's no way we will kill this with liquidation. I already knew that. Fake out. U-turn. EQ. That is so much damage, dude. That Mega Drain damage is unfair. We are not dying to EQ, okay. So we fake out and just hard switch out. And then it's Zen Headbutt. Nice. Zen Headbutt or Will-O-Wisp or Hypnose actually as well. So this could be because we will be full life. This could be everything. This is slow kill, this is fast kill. I think we will not see that. Because Mega Drain will just basically rack the entire HP back. And we can just go Oranberry, so we will never bait Perugly here. Cannot hold the item here, otherwise acrobatics damage is reduced. We could just go pre-para here and bait Drain Punch. A lot of damage though. But we will kill this and then we will kill this not because this fucking asshole is so fast. Okay, this is Double Edge. Hypnose. Maybe even Super Fang. Could be Super Fang as well. How do we outspeed this? Never, right? Oh yeah, this outspeeds. We need to bait Stomping Tantrum. And it's GG. Okay, I don't think I need you, but let me just check. Maybe we can do something with you in the fight already. Candy. Defog. Cool thing is we can also just remove and teach the moves back if we need. I don't think there is a reason to not maximize the HP here. And maximize the attack as well. So, the rest we will not maximize. Export. Yeah, we can go pre-para here as well. Why is this pressure? This is not pressure. We can go pre-para here. So this needs to use Super Fang. Exactly. Or Double Edge maybe. No, this is always Super Fang then. Because Super Fang will do the most damage. The biggest damage. Okay. So, Togedemaru. Change nature. Hold. Oranberry is killed with bold nature, right? Without the item. Yep. Not even close. Then we will see this. We switch here, Prepara. This leads to Drain Punch. We go here, kill this with dual Wing Beat. Then this is Double Edge. Super Fang. Stomping Tantrum. This is Stomping Tantrum then. Or Super Fang. Could also be Super Fang. It depends what it will do on the switch in. Just in case, I just go Chesterberry here. Just in case. I don't think we need that, but just in case. It can't go for Hypnose. Or maybe. We don't need a nature change on you. You are already faster. Oranberry. Okay. Should be it. So Fake Out, EQ. Go here. That's fine. And Mega Drain. Dreadnought. Here. Inner Focus is fine. Rain Punch crit, it's okay. Wing Beat kill. Rugly. Go here. Nose fail. Stomping Tantrum. Drain Punch straight up kills, right? All the damage item? Yeah. And this is Silk Scarf. Okay. Okay, I think this fight could be more interesting now. Because of the Iron Ball shenanigans. Something what I absolutely dislike about this fight, because you can miss the fucking Iron Ball forever, which is Boom's turn 1. But it is what it is. You can't do anything about that. So turn 1 Boom means good freaking night Iron Ball. We would just use Feather Dance turn 1 here. Without the item. Oh no, I think we go Oranberry here, yeah. Then we also need to beat everything else in the back, that's also a thing. But yeah. So we could also just try to beat this with Donphan. But I don't know, I just don't like that. Explosion crit. I think we are fine if we don't maximize here. We just Feather Dance turn 1. And then it will even EQ, I think, on the switch in. And this -2 is not dangerous that much anymore. Can just go with the Oranberry here. And just charm this down. And this is Eldegoss always, I think. Yeah, nearly always. We need a small amount of chip damage. We always bait a kill here. And this is eject button. So I'm pretty sure about that this will bait Dugtrio then. I have a fast kill against Dugtrio. This will not be Dugtrio. I think this is always Trampa. I have a fast kill on this. I need to be really careful with this fucking... Okay, we could, I think, go Yanmega. This is never going to... This is always then Dugtrio. Because of Stone Edge. I have a slow kill only. So this is Stone Edge. Into Final Gambit, probably. We kill this, or it will kill itself. Leaf Storm, Sleep Powder, Lead Seed. I think this is again Eldegoss. Here it would be Meteor Assault. This is slower. This is faster. Okay, so on Drampa, we need something like Lucario. Wise Glasses Lucario, for example. If I switch this in on the wrong time, Lucario is dead. But I think it always, if I go to Yanmega, if I go to Yanmega, this is always pass kill Dugtrio. So we can't lose that. Right? And we don't need Chat Shell. Nothing else in the bag have a fast kill. This needs to Lee Storm on the switch in. And this can't miss. I always get confused, so give me 1 second. Oh, wait a second. This is something what I was... Okay, so this is not eject pack, it's eject button. We can go Chesto, Signal Beam, and then we are slower. Wait, so we actually go Talonflame, right? Because we'll get a speed drop here. Right? Excuse me. And then it should be Dugtrio. Dude, I'm so fucking scared about this. Because giving a Pokemon a wrong item here means good freaking night. The cool part is we can also switch again to Talonflame on this Pokemon. We could also go to Corvi. Depends on my HP. We can always go to Lucario to beat this. So we could even maybe use one more Pokemon, and that's maybe Yanmega? If I'm missing something. But if I'm missing something, I think Lucario is in trouble. And the problem is, these moves are that dog shit from this Drampa. That Drampa will... I think we can maybe go Hitmonlee here. To kill this. Because we can't get glared and stuff like that. And maybe Shed Shell this? Because then it would be also maybe... If we are missing something... Yo, okay, this makes sense. Because we always survive. We can't get paralyzed. So we Shed Shell this and kill this with a low kick. Makes sense. But I'm pretty sure anyways that we are baiting Dugtrio after we kill with Talonflame the Elagos, because we will get a speed drop. And then Dugtrio will have a fast kill and not a slow kill. Just in case we are still doing it. So this would be Shed Shell on Dugtrio, and we can hard switch on any move on this Dugtrio. That's something, you know? Because Final Gambit is fine. I don't really care about that. And we can even bring a backup for this Surfage now. What would be? Sigi. Okay, I think we never lose this. We can lose Iron Ball. I think we never lose otherwise. Yeah. We can lose the Iron Ball, sadly. That is sadly possible. Okay. So, also some nature changes we need to keep in mind. So, Togedemaru out. This is Corvi. Let's just hope it will not troll and just trick turn one. Okay. We need Adamant Nature on Talonflame to kill always the Elagos. Everything else is okay nature-wise, I think. We could go Impish Nature on Corvi. Doesn't think it matters that much, but yeah. Don't want to stay in on Corvi anyways too long. Oranberry, no item on you. We can go Citrus Berry on this, but I think it will just not matter. Hitmonlee will be Shed Shell, so if I'm missing something, Hitmonlee is not stuck. And Sigi can switch out anyways. Okay. Do I need to change in nature here? You always survive every move, right? With Dragon Pulse, Hyper Voice. Yeah, we always survive a move and always one shot. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Let me export with the current nature. And let's hope we are not missing the Iron Ball. It never happened to me, but I know this can happen, sadly. It's possible. Because you just need to be unlucky enough that it will just boom turn 1. What is a really low chance in Run Bun, but it can happen. It's a for sure lower chance than, if I am correct, it's a lower chance than in Vanilla, for example, if we talk about Gen 4, for example. Okay. Alright, Tail and Flame is adamant. Let me just check again that we are just killing it. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Don't troll, please. Feather Dance. Just trick. You fucking asshole. Okay. Feather Dance again. Okay, amazing. Right, we got the Iron Ball with Corvi. Switch out. Dawn Fantasy is on -4. And -4. 164 HP. With that, we are always baiting straight up Leaf Storm. Okay, cool. We can kill this whenever we want. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. Fast kill Leaf Storm. Talon Flame. Talon Flame. Okay, we kill this with acrobatics. And we will get a speed drop. With that, we should always bait Ductrio. At least that's my knowledge. Yes. And that should be Ductrio now. Fast kill Ductrio with a Stone Edge. Exactly. Cool. So I still had the Shed Shell on my Hitmonlee, so I don't get completely fucked here. Technically, Dawn Fan on this HP could switch into this Ductrio. But we obviously don't want to gamble with that, because my Dawn Fan could be way lower HP. So I think this is now Surfage because of Meteor Assault. Yeah. I mean, it's not killing us, but it's just it's fast two-shot. So we go Siggy. Siggy. Holy animation. That's a ton of damage. But it is 150 base power step move. So yeah, makes sense. Okay, last Pokemon Drampa. Can't even go for Glare because I am in Siggy, but I just had Hitmonlee with a Shed Shell here. Because we can't get paralyzed anyways. And we can hard switch on this Pokemon and just low kick kill this. So yeah. Absolutely free. And we got the Iron Ball. That was not going for a turn 1, but you know. Fuck. It's really slow. Why I have fucking not the repel active? Okay. So, one more fight. It's a double battle. before the gauntlet. So let's do this fight pretty quickly. Should not be a problem. I think I never had problem with this fight. Need to have just some stuff in mind, and then it's okay, I guess. But it's also a true double battle. That's also something you need to keep in mind. And yeah, okay, cool. Let's change the screen. We want to kill Houndoom, turn 1. And the cool part is we can just do it. We can just pre-damage ourselves to foul play range and just drain punch. Just drain punch basically the Houndoom and get out of the range. The question is, we could also go Impish, but I think then foul play is even doing less damage, exactly. We could also show foul play kill on something else. For example, on this one. And that would be fake out on the switch in then. The thing is, we need to show a kill to this Houndoom, otherwise it can protect. What is okay? How much damage is this? Rain Punch is a 2-shot, but this is Prankster, so it's a bit ugly. Only a bit. This needs to fake out if I pre-damage my Caracosta super low here. Wait, yeah, exactly. And because we don't have a fast kill on Grimstall with my Mienshao, this needs to Spirit Break. Spirit Break is having a slow kill, but it's a slow kill. We don't worry too much about slow kills, because we will show fast kills. So this is fake out, and this is foul play. Can we somehow pre-damage that we bait a move again next turn? We need to make sure this is always fake out. And with that we just pre-damage to 1 HP maybe? Oh, this is Citrus Berry. Oh fuck, I forgot that. Okay, wait a second. Maybe... Oh, Houndoom is fucking fast, I forgot that. We have a speed tie here. And this will fake out my Excadrill. But that's okay. I think. I'm fine with that. Kinda. We could just destroy this fight with Excadrill. This is possible. Because this doesn't have a kill. So we could just drill run kill this. And we can also drill run kill Klefki whenever we want. Now the question is, how do we want to... Because the problem is, we would need to go Muscle Band and Adamant. And then we still don't have a guaranteed kill here. Like, because of Citrus Berry, you know? Citrus Berry is a bit annoying here. Muscle Band. We are not doing more damage here with this. But we can pivot. Okay, what we can do, wait a second. So we lead with Mienshao and Caracosta. Right? We lead with Mienshao and Caracosta. How about Hemi? I mean, Hemi is not faster than this. And this is crazy enough, by the way, that we kill this we kill this Houndoom with Rock Slide in doubles. And we would also chip this one. Okaberry. The problem is we want to kill this Grimmsnarl ASAP as well because of Prankster Swagger. This is really annoying. So this doesn't make too much sense. We want to kill the unnerved mons. Maybe we can bait Pyro first. Somehow. How do we do that? This would bait, no foul play. This is... Okay, but this is a fucking... This is a spread damage move. I don't want to have a spread damage move. This is not nice. And Hyper Voice as well. This Pokemon is annoying, man. Because this will just use so many... This will just use so many spread damage moves. You know what, guys? I think I will prep this fight and the Gauntlet together for the next stream. I will take a bit more time. Don't want to do any stupid mistakes here. And yeah, that's it for now. Next stream we will do this and the Gauntlet together then. The Gauntlet should not be a big issue because we have big Torterra as well. And Torterra is really strong in this Gauntlet. We have also Salazzle. We have a lot of nice mons. We have Corvi. Corvi is also really strong in the Gauntlet. We should have a pretty good time there. And yeah, thank you for watching. And see you guys in the next stream. What will be probably tomorrow.